Probably something that you have heard a lot about whenever you have been thinking about having a stoma formed, or maybe you've had a stoma for a long time, is the risk of developing a hernia. And you might not truly understand exactly what that is. So whenever the surgeon has formed your stoma, what he's done is he's brought it through a layer of muscle. And in doing that, there is a defect then in your abdominal wall. Because of that, then you are at risk of developing a hernia. And a hernia is where the actual bowel pushes through that defect in your abdominal wall, and you would see it then as a swelling on the outside of your skin around the stoma. A lot of people who are living with a hernia live completely, absolutely active lives, and it doesn't really interfere. But what you want to think about is how to prevent that in the first instance. One of the things that we would teach people would be to try and avoid any heavy lifting in the first 3 months after your surgery. And that is really lifting nothing heavier than a cup of tea. If you have been interested in activities, sporting activities before your surgery, and you're very keen to get back and at them again, and especially if they're very vigorous activities such as cycling or karate or something like that, really important then to wear a support belt in that instance. And what the support belt does is really just to protect those abdominal muscles. But it's really not advocated that you wear the support belt 24 hours a day, because you want your own abdominal muscles to do the job that they're supposed to do, and that is to protect your internal organs. So if you're going out walking in the early days, try not to wear a support belt. However, if you find that you are experiencing a dragging sensation in your abdomen, wear a support belt whenever you are out and about and trying to do that. However, take the support belt off whenever you're back in at home again. Prevention really is better than cure, because if you do have a hernia and the surgeon feels that it needs to be operated on, you need to be aware that there is a greater risk of you developing another hernia after that first surgery.